Hello everyone, welcome to Skills Island. So in this video we are going to animate this button. We will start working it. So I have already created these shapes here. So the shape right now these shapes are too small, so I'm going to scale it. So I am going to just do one thing. I'll parent all of these with this, and now I am scaling it something like this. Okay, now first we'll work on this circle. So as of now I am hiding the other things here. So first this circle, and I am thinking that I'll do some kind of animation where this circle is rotate. So for that I have to draw all these separate things in separate layers. So for that I am going to take a shape here. So this is the shape I am taking right now. We need a stroke, but before creating a stroke I am going to change the roundness to something like this. Also now I am going to increase the scale 6. It's 6 is good enough for me, and now I'll start creating that thing. So with the help of trim path we will adjust the shape. So right now it's looking too complicated, so I am going to change the color stroke to red. Yeah, so I'm going to create my first shape here, and I'm also going to adjust this thing something like this. So this is our first layer. Also I'm going to change the color of this layer. Again, now I'll just duplicate this layer, and I'll open the trim path, and now I am going to adjust this point should be here, and this point should be here. This is it. Also I'm duplicating this thing and opening the trim path, and now I'll adjust the stroke. I am adjusting it something like this. Yeah, that's it. Again I need one more duplicate here, and again opening the trim path key, and at this point I am going to adjust it like here, and also this has to be here. Again I am duplicating the layer and opening the transform and adjusting it here. So this should be here. one more duplicate, opening the turn path and adjusting this thing something like here, and this is like here. Again one more duplicate, going to the transform and when I'm going to the end, so there is a problem. Are you seeing this is cutted here, so I have to adjust the offset here something like this, and now I'm just adjusting this one. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to I'm going to delete this shape layer. Now my this shape is ready, so now I am going to animate it. So for that I am just pressing key in offset of each layer, yeah, that's it, and going to around 6 seconds, and just do one thing. I'll just one circle here, one 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 at one. Okay, that's it. But in this in the first layer, you have seen it's -8 here, and at this point, at the last point, it is 352. So yeah, it's fine. So now this is rotating as a circle also. I am doing one thing, just have to delete this comp. So let's see. Yeah, it's done. So now I have to do some animation in this text as well. So firstly I am going to placing the anchor point here. Now I'll try to give an effect on the text. So for that I'll just do one thing. I am giving it a tracking effect here. Let's see, put the tracking. Yeah, but the anchor point is it's moving from center. No, each and every time the tracking is starting from the center. Let's do one thing, just align it, left align. Now let's see, is it work or not. Yeah, this is working. So I have left align the text, and now I am placing this text something like here, and also anchor point, placing the anchor point here. Okay, also now I'm going to give a tracking effect here. So for that, just placing a key here, going to 5 frame forward, and just do something like this, going to few frame forward, doing something like this, few frame backward, going to something like this, again going few frame forward, increasing it to 3, few frame backward forward, again doing it -1, again few frame forward, giving it to something like 2, few frame forward, giving it 0. So let's see. Yeah, I can give an ease. Yeah, this is it. Also, I'm going to give a scale here as well. So at this point I am going to give a scale. At this point I am time reversing these keys. Also at this is the shape, I also have to animate it. So at this point I am just scaling this thing as well. So 150 is enough, I guess. And at this point I am going to give it a rotation here, 1 2 3 4 5 frame forward. I am rotating it like this and going to few frame forward and giving it a 0. And also I'll pick the jump expression from graymachine.com. This is the expression. I am copying this expression and I'll paste it on the rotation. So let's see what we have got. Okay, so I am just yeah, this is looking cool. and at this point I am again scaling this thing down. So the animation is something like this. This is it. Also, I have to place these keys near something like this. So at this point now I am going to trim the layer. So this is our animation now. So this is it. Now I have created this animation, and I am going to do I am going to change this animation, change the button. So for that I am just saving it, a second file. I am saving it. Now I am going to change this animation. I am changing this button. So I have one more button here. It is watch now. So I am just picking this color from here and pasting this color into this shape. This is it. Now I am changing the text to watch. Now so the text is going out, so I am just placing it here, as well as I am just decreasing the font size to 18. Yeah, this will work. But at the end the text is too close to the icon, so this will work. Yeah, also I am going to create this shape. Right now I have overload, so I am just draw that shape or jump that shape to here, and now I'm going to scale it. I have scaled this thing. Okay, and now I am just checking the previous shape scale. It's 100% scale here, scale of this thing as well. So the scale is 317 here, and I have to reduce it to 100. So I just scale it down to 100, and I will scale it here. So 315 around. This is it. Also I'm checking the anchor point should be at the center. It's something like this, and now I'll do just one thing. I'll copy these keys here and I'll paste it in this shape, and also I'm going to delete it. Let's see. Okay, the animation is not pasted, so again I'll do one thing. I'll opening the properties, selecting and pasting the properties here. Yeah, now it's done. Yeah, this is working. So that's it for now. If you like this video, please subscribe us. Thank you for watching.